Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly psychic tarot reading. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. I'm an Aquarius moon. So let's get going. Let's see what messages come out. That is so wild. Wow. This is the second time I started this reading, and I got stuck in the past energy. Like it was really hard for me to translate. And since the same card showed up in the past energy, I'm going to go ahead and say it looks like it's really hard to talk about your past. It feels very confusing still to really understand what was going on. And this is the same card I pulled in the first reading, which was the Hierophant in reverse. And it's bad advice. It's getting really bad advice from a friend group. It looks like friends or family around you, they're not really your friends. And I think that's what's so confusing and so hard to fathom, because I don't perceive you as giving bad advice other than accidentally. This feels purposefully. Bad advice from frenemies. Could be friends, it could be family. Very well could be your family of origin. And it looks like you're the scapegoat. And so they project all their limitations onto you. You're the problem. And that's your role that your family gave you. And it feels like the bad advice, it was chronic and constant bad advice, because you're the problem. They don't really want you to succeed. They want you to stay in the archetype of scapegoat, of all the issues. They could just blame you. And so they didn't want you to have success. They didn't want you to thrive, because that would go against your role that they created for you. And it goes against all their thinking and all their talking, that you're the problem. So let's see. So this created an incredible imbalance and really affected. It looks like it's interesting, because I feel like you really loved and tried to convince these people that you were not what they were projecting onto you, but it didn't matter. They just can't see you. And it created a lot of insecurity and instability in your life. Chronic. And maybe even dependency and codependency, because you're constantly trying to chase someone's affection to get your needs met as a child. And they're making you feel like you're too much, too little, not enough. There's no way you were ever going to be able to shift who you were and change this label. I just want to let you know it's not to do with you. So, all right. In present time, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. This is someone, a real shitty apology. That's what I was hearing. This is someone very shallow. They don't understand the trauma that they caused. because it wasn't their trauma, they don't, it was just another Tuesday for them. And so that you are still stuck on this Tuesday and all the Tuesdays and all the trauma, it feels like that. Like, why are you still on this? Aren't you over this yet? No, because you're a part of this. You are the source of my trauma. How am I supposed to get over you when I have to see you and you invalidate? Not only, creating this trauma in the past as scapegoat, but now in present time, invalidating my experiences, invalidating my feelings, and maybe even questioning if it did happen and if I perceived it correctly. It's re-traumatizing. This is very painful, and I'm so sorry you've had to go through this. Yep. Okay, so Moon, Six of Cups in reverse, and Strength card coming up in present energy. All these emotions are coming to the surface, very deeply hidden truths about the past, about your treatment in the past. This is not love. And now, I'm going to say nobody would ever purposely sign up for this experience, this ride. But with that being said, you have really figured out how to transmute this trauma and even in present time, kind of re-traumatizing you with invalidating your experience, and turn it into confidence and strength, an internal strength that you have, that the people who are projecting this onto you, they don't have. That's why they need to project it on and project blame elsewhere, because they have no idea how to deal with their emotions and how to deal with accepting accountability and responsibility. And your lesson, it looks like you've learned how and are learning how, what is mine. I'll accept what's my part, but I'm not going to take on everyone's stuff. That's not my job. All right, Aquarius, moving on to what's hidden this week. What's hidden this week is the Eight of Swords, the mental trap. Such a great illustration. Seeing that this person really feels trapped. This feels like an earth angel. This feels like you. And I'm trapped. I'm looking at the bars and I'm trapped, but really there's an opening. So it's self-imposed because it's a belief system. What is hidden? What does Aquarius need to know about what's hidden this week? What are the most important messages? Wow. Eight of Cups in reverse. So eights might be significant. There was also 8 in the Strength card. All right, so that's 3 8s so far. So it's that mental, it's the beliefs that you had that kept you from walking away from a dissatisfying, emotionally stunting environment, maybe your entire life. A belief that this is as good as it gets, I'm very difficult, so it's really hard for people to work with me. Whatever these beliefs are that have kept you around people who are determined to not see you, but determined to see what they project onto you. But what's kept you, it's kept you, there's some belief that's keeping you in the fire, that's kept you in the fire instead of walking away like, I don't see what's going on here. let's see, it feels like feminine, female. Maybe this is the women in your family kind of assigned this. It doesn't mean that, but it feels like there's a woman, like the head of the family might have been a woman who was responsible for originally assigning you this. It could be your mother, very unloving, unnurturing, uncaring. There's just a lack of like divine feminine energy. This person cares only about themselves, and it looks like you might have had a trauma bond and you might have been enmeshed with this energy, and that's why it was really hard for you to walk away from something that was so mentally and emotionally unsatisfying. Maybe why this is hidden is because you're being really hard on yourself. Like, why didn't I see this earlier? Why didn't I see them earlier? Why didn't I see this earlier? I think why this is coming out, Aquarius, in what's hidden is you didn't know what you didn't know. You were very young, or maybe this is your mother and you were literally raised to believe what she taught you. And what she taught you, it looks like, is enmeshment and trauma bonding, which creates codependency. And it's really hard to walk away from chasing. It's like an addiction, and trying to chase and change her mind, change their minds. See me clearly, and then love me and give me the attention, the care, the nurturing that I need. So you didn't know what you didn't know. I feel like there's a big, like, giving yourself a break. Now, I feel like when you look back into the past, it feels very obvious, and so you might be feeling a little stupid or duped or dupable or naive, and that comes with consciousness. And so maybe more than forgiving these people for what they've done is forgiving younger versions of yourself. Give yourself a break. You didn't know what you didn't know. This stuff is very toxic. A lot of people, millions and billions of people, have lived a whole life and have never been able to look back and see what happened. And so you're a lot further along than millions and billions of people throughout existence. So Aquarius, in your next steps is 7 of Swords. What is this? Someone's being sneaky? Someone's taking something? What does Aquarius need to know? Well, that's 10 of Cups popped out. Someone's hiding the truth about, that could be like community, family, love. Oh, it's a family secret. Duh. Look how she puts it together. Okay, family secret. Yeah. This is all, this whole reading has been about family secrets. You being the scapegoat. Ooh. 8 of Wands in reverse. Nobody's talking about the family secret. The challenge is the wheel, is to change things, to allow things to, the wheel to turn. Because it feels like this has been a toxic pattern, a toxic cycle in your family. What else does Aquarius need to know? Anything else? You're no longer going to sacrifice yourself. You want to end this cycle, this never-ending cycle. It feels like, you know, if you guys want to continue in this cycle, that's great, but I'm out. I'm releasing my burdens and no longer going to reject myself, no longer going to abandon myself. It feels like to stay in this relationship with your family, whoever these people are, that you have to abandon yourself, abandon your emotions, abandon your needs, abandon how you perceive yourself, abandon how you believe. You have to abandon so much of who you are to be around these people, and they don't care. This is a lie. This loving family thing is deceptive and sneaky. It's a lie. And nobody's talking about it, and nobody wants to change this. Nobody wants to turn the wheel. But it does look like you're done sacrificing yourself to these type of connection, to people who, it looks like you have very different, you would like to change, you would like to evolve, and just recognizing, oh, they don't want to evolve, they don't want to change, they don't want to heal this. And you can't make people change their mind, you can't get people to see things the way you want to see them. And I am kind of this unburdening yourself, ending a cycle. It feels like you're letting go of the projections, what they've projected onto you. Not to them, not trying to convince them. You're just like, you know, that's not mine to carry. And I'm not going to abandon myself anymore. And there are plenty of people who can see me, who can care for me, who can reciprocate, who are loving and caring, not just telling me this is loving and caring while it's very painful. So, wow. What a big week, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.